and I just got busted by cops.
Well, before I get into that, let's start off by saying this man photo magic arm, it's brilliant. The guy is perfectly strong for the GH4. I'll make a video using the Leica SL using a macro lens, but even if it doesn't hold the SL, I still find this magic arm to be one of the best buy. So I've got slightly too greedy making this episode. I ended up making a 10 minutes long video, which I think is too long for YouTube. There's absolutely no way for me to talk non-stop. But don't worry, I've revised that. It's now 5 minutes long. I realize I do not know how to connect all these items into one single video and tell a story about it. Maybe I should start off by writing a script first. But the thing is, I just don't have the time. Things have gotten quite busy these days. We have identified a potential market. Actually, it's not even a market. It's more like a direction. And no, it's not about creating more products. Well, you see, Hong Kong is a really funny place. If you want to make some serious buck, you will go into real estate or finance. And I'm pretty sure not a lot of people from Hong Kong would be interested in making camera straps. But anyhow, I've been working on my little project for quite some time, and now it's time to put everything together. So right now, I'm trying to put everything into words, and this is why my brain is completely fried. And that's why I can't make a video on a weekly basis. If you were a professional photographer, would you get these modified cinema lenses which cost almost 100 grand Hong Kong? I mean, seriously, these lenses are so overpriced. If I have the budget, I might as well get a red camera. Alright, there are only two reasons why you would get a Dallmeyer Super Six. Number one, you treat the lens as an investment, and you believe as time goes by, this lens will go up in price. Number two, the bragging right. I mean, you might think bragging is such a childish behavior, but you know what? I do envy my friend for having all these exotic lenses. I envy his freedom to be able to buy whatever he wants. I mean, I don't think he would give a shit if the price of this lens goes down. I think what he's after is the thrill of hunting down an exotic lens. It's sort of like collecting fine art. So just exactly how good is this lens? Okay, from a user's point of view, I am unable to use this lens at wide open, which is 1.9. The aperture range, the focusing barrel, they are all smooth. But still, I can't seem to focus properly at wide open. In my opinion, this is a lens for the collectors. But for me, I'm just happy with the new Gopro 7. You know, I enjoy doing time-lapse, especially the hyperlapse. And I think this Gopro 7, it's incredible. Okay, I'm not too crazy about the photo it takes. I'm not a big fan of HDR, so it would be nice if I could, turn down the HDR processing a little bit. And by comparison, this GH4, it's a total beast. It's so humongous. But of course, the GH4 has a lot more control. So having more controls means it's a better camera, right? Yeah, maybe, but you know what? I don't believe that anymore. There simply isn't a camera that is one size fits all. I mean, is there a camera that is nice and compact, has nice bokeh, records sound at a professional level, is weatherproof and it's waterproof? Why enough for vlogging? It has both tele and macro. The list goes on. But, well, you get the point. So yeah guys, I am still using the GH4 very happily, and I have absolutely no intention to upgrade it to the GH5. But I am tempted with the new Panasonic S1, which uses the same mount as the Leica SL. If I were to get the new S1, would it make me a better photographer? No. I will probably receive some comments saying like, you're using a $4,000 equipment and yet you're taking crappy images. Even though I do agree with this statement, but really, is there a direct correlation between price of a camera versus good photography? Alright, so this time-lapse thingy is dragging on quite a bit. Initially, I wanted to keep it short, but then again, aren't you curious what's it like to taking a bus from the Western District all the way to the North Point? We are heading out to this street called Chun Yuen Street in North Point, and this is where I've got carded by the police. Now I'm in North Point. I'm using the Gopro 7, and I just got busted by cops. They were checking my ID.
你影緊啊？
我係 vlogging， YouTube 嗰啲嘢啊，係啊，因為冇，我係想 record 呢個 area 啊。但係你可唔可以暫停，唔好錄住？好啊。You probably think like I'm some kind of a gangsta or something. I don't know, but it's all good.
Just to clarify one thing, these guys were extremely polite to me. They were doing their job and they have my absolute respect. The moment the officer realized I am no gangster, we ended up talking about cameras. By law, they have all the rights in the world to stop anybody and check for their identification, and it is our civic duty to comply with them. But you know what? I've been stopped so many times. Hong Kong police, they like to stop me and check for my ID. So much so that I actually made a video about me getting busted over at the Shutter Alliance channel. I'll put a link below in case you are curious. I don't know, maybe I look like a guy who's about to rob a bank. Or maybe the fact that I like to roam around the street all by myself. Well, whatever it is, stay tuned for my next cutting experience. I'm pretty sure they will pull me over again. And now that I have this little GoPro with me, Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I will see you guys next week. Bye.